Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
All right, so shout out to our Platinum agents, Jordan and Patty. So today they couldn't do their normal filming on a Monday chat, so we decided we would jump in and we'd fill in for them. Not sure if we're going to do as good of a job as them or make you all laugh, but we're gonna try.
Let's try.
All right, so if you don't know us already, Dan Anderson and we got
JV Romanelli.
So we're the preferred lenders for the Platinum agents. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about some fashion things. I think that's a good way to open up a Monday.
I'll tell you what, it's in the wheelhouse. Mortgage and fashion.
So I want some responses from the audience, and I hope you guys can make some messages in there and say, whether you agree with A or you agree with B. So this fashion has to do with black accessories or the brown tan accessories for a guy. Do the ladies and the guys out there prefer black accessories, or are you the type of person that likes the tan and beige accessories on a guy? We're talking shoes, belts, maybe a coat or something like that. What's your thoughts?
Truthfully, I have horrendous fashion, but I am a black accessories guy. I don't know. I think because it's slimming and I'm kind of letting the bod go a little bit. I like any advantage to make me look a little slimmer and sleeker. But I am a little envious. I do see guys that can kind of pull it off, like brown belt, brown loafers.
Yeah, some guys can pull it off. I can't do it. It just doesn't work. I've gotten a few pairs and I'm like, man, just not feeling it.
Same.
Okay. So now that we're past that part, but again, feel free, please make your comments. We're really looking forward to hearing your opinion on what you think. Now let's talk about rates. So, rates haven't dropped as much as we would like them to, what we are hoping that would happen, but they are steadily going down. MortgageNewsDaily.com is a great spot to find out what's going on with rates, unbiased, direct information. But I do feel like, we're heading in the right direction. I think there's going to definitely be a refi boom very soon. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think, maybe as early as end of this year. I think realistically, Q1 of 2026 is a realistic number where I think we could see something right around the 6, maybe even a touch below that, depending how things shake out. I think, like you said, right, there's still a lot of volatility, and there's almost like these micro drops, right, where depending at what point in time you're pricing, you might be an eighth or a quarter point better. But then if we look at the overall trend, we're heading in the right direction.
Correct.
So I think, you stay the course and, it shouldn't prevent you from buying. I think it's still smart to buy now before they drop. But, what do I know? It's just what we eat, sleep, and breathe every day.
I agree. I think it was Fannie Mae said that if rates get into the 5s, you have over 10 million new buyers coming into the market. I would not want to buy a house when that happens. It's going to be insane. I mean, multiple bid offers. You have to have cash to outbid everybody. I mean, it's just going to be really difficult. But
speaking of cash,
well, I was going to say, before we jump into cash, though, if you want to know about rates, every Thursday we send out a rate update for both agents and clients. Send us or the agents a private message and just put your email address in there and say you want to be part of rates, or just comment rate, after you make your comment if you are a brown or, black accessory person. But put that in there with rate and we'll make sure to reach out to you. So on every Thursday you get the rate update from us, which has been really helpful for agents going into the weekend with their clients, preparing them. But cash. So competitive market, we at HMA Mortgage have the ability to turn well-qualified buyers into cash buyers. This is not a joke. It's not a gimmick. Pretty much what happens is that you get fully approved by us within about 3 business days. You get a certificate from the underwriter saying that you've been fully done. And then you go into our cash buyer program, which allows you to mark the contract with cash with option to get a loan. This gets rid of your mortgage contingency, your appraisal contingency. Obviously, there's a lot of details in that. Reach out to us. We can explain it. But as little as 5% down and you being a well-qualified buyer. Unbelievable. Totally works. One of my really good friends just bought a house in Hinsdale. Outbid 7 people. 3 of them were cash. We killed it. And a lot of times, too, there's another program that really works out if you have a house to sell.
Yeah, so that's going to be our non-contingent or our buy before you sell program. So just as the name implies, it allows you to make your new purchase without being contingent on the existing home. So we don't have to hold any of the mortgage or home related debt against your qualification on the new home. Yep. And then you have 180 days to sell your existing home after you close, so the clock doesn't start ticking. So it's a really great way. You can pair that with the cash program and you can go from being a mortgage contingent contingent on the sale and close of your home to a non-contingent cash buyer, which, as you know, if you're in the market right now, is an absolute game changer.
Exactly. Well, hey, we appreciate your time. We don't want to take up too much of it. Definitely make a comment. Would you rather see us or Patty and Jordan?
I can answer that.
I know, right? I don't even know why I put myself in that situation.
Patty and Jordan all day.
But also make a comment if you want to see all four of us together, which is what we may have coming up in the future. Dan, take care. Have a great Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.